Last week, we set sail from Martinique to Dominica. And this week, we follow the historical footsteps of its indigenous peoples to explore this magical island. We are honestly blown away, but also realise that not all is as idyllic as it seems. First though, rain.
It's a rainy kind of day today. Brownie's currently making some sourdough. I'll probably crack on with some boat jobs. Just need to see what he's doing really. As I've been off it for the last week or so, there are some minor boat jobs that need doing.
This was my first attempt at making sourdough bread, after being gifted a starter by some friends. We aren't sure if making our own breads actually saves us money, given that the starter needs feeding to stay alive, and we prefer not to use our main oven too much, because it's so gas hungry. But we like to think that the cost evens out at least, and anyway, it's very therapeutic. Have you smelt it yet?
No.
You should, Tony. I baked a thing and it tastes really nice. We are on land. We've got a list of things we need to do today. We need to go to the police station to get a driving permit because we've hired a car with some friends for 2 days to go adventuring. It's one of the cruises. And then we are going down the river on a river tour where all the Pirates of the Caribbean was filmed, and I am so excited. I am in full length clothes because we've been warned by friends that they got bitten to death by no-see-ums, and as I've said before, bugs like me. I'm tasty. So I've covered up and it's really hot. I'm melting, but it's beautiful. So I'm excited. It's a short walk up the beach, and then we cut across into the Portsmouth town for the driving permit. And then, in the blink of an eye, we were transported within minutes from the urban environment of Portsmouth into the wilderness of the Indian River. The Indian River got its name because the Kalinago peoples, the last remaining of the indigenous Dominicans, once lived along its banks and used it as an access route to the Caribbean Sea. The river was crucial for their livelihood, as they used it to transport goods for trade with sailors and along the island chain. These days, boatmen in hand-oared riverboats will take you silently past many types of wildlife and plant life along the swampy river bank, and it remains truly enchanting. Well,
that was very cool.
that's super cool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So many crabs and birds and fish and
Yeah, there's
plants.
quite a lot going on in a short amount of space.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And now we're at a bar. So we're gonna explore the gardens, maybe have a drink. Tony, are you ready for rum punch?
It depends how much rum they put in there.
I know, are any of us ready for rum punch right now? We'll find out.
Time might stand still at the bush bar, but we were still standing after the rum punch.
Hello. We have a car. It's exciting.
I need to unlock it.
Those bangs weren't us. Ready for adventure, Tony?
Ready.
Ready. A set of 4 wheels definitely makes exploring Dominica easier, and with friends it's better still. We do have the super cool Pat and Bree with us, but you might notice they're hidden by sunglasses, or shots of them are from far away, or off the back of their heads. We promise we're not selfishly keeping our favourite adventure buddies to ourselves, we're just respecting that not everyone wants to feature on camera too heavily or close up.
We all bundled excitedly into the car and headed towards Trafalgar Falls.
So we've got to show our permits first, haven't we?
I believe so.
We're not allowed in.
No.
How much do they cost? Not much.
32 EC each.
So it's about $10 equivalent each, isn't it?
12. Yep.
12, okay. It was a 10-minute walk to the viewing platform of Trafalgar Falls, a pair of waterfalls with Mama Fall being the smaller and lower one to the right, and then Papa Fall being the bigger and higher one up to the left. We noticed people arrived, looked, and headed back after just a few short minutes. Now, we can do better than that. It was a slightly tricky and wet boulder scramble up to Papa Fall, but it was worth it. Papa Fall is a mixture of cold water, which flows from Titou Gorge, which we will show you next, and the hot springs that rise up from an underground geothermal river that runs parallel to it. This means that depending where you stand, you can have 1 foot in cold water and the other in hot water. And here we really felt that we were walking in the footsteps of the Kalinago. The cascading beauty of Trafalgar Falls has captivated humans for centuries. Archaeological evidence suggests that the Kalinago people, Dominica's indigenous inhabitants, used this area long before any European contact and before they were subject to massacres under colonial regime. We are encouraged to imagine them bathing in the hot springs, holding ceremonies near the falls, and whispering stories to the rushing water. It is an immense place to feel the weight of history beneath our feet, alongside the natural beauty, which is why they call Dominica Nature Island. Trafalgar Falls is more than just a waterfall, it is a portal to a world of hidden wonders, ancient secrets, and breathtaking beauty. It's worth the scramble up to ditch the crowds, embrace the adventure, and sit beneath the waterfall. Oh, was that actually where we should have gone? That's really funny. Instead we have battled. Never mind. We took a different route down in hope that it would be easier than the scramble we'd taken upwards.
It was not.
We also found out afterwards that if you're going to go up to the waterfall, it's recommended you take a guide.
We did not. You did it.
I did it. From Trafalgar Falls, we jumped back in the car and made the short journey up to Titou Falls, the waters which feed the waterfalls we'd just been in.
So we've just jumped into Titou Gorge. It's cold and being incredible.
To go through Titou Gorge, you have to swim from the base of a waterfall through a series of natural rooms and ponds, formed by high cliff walls that are canopied by interlaced trees with light filtering through. The gorge was formed as molten lava cooled and split apart.
Morning, Bryony.
Morning.
What are you doing?
I was meant to be doing a thumbnail. I had a few plans for today. I'm also making another sourdough loaf. But, all blimey, who are the two guys, George and Russ, that we met in our Canaries episode when we were getting ready for the Atlantic. They were rowing across the Atlantic, and I think it's been like 93 days, but they're making landfall to Antigua today. So I'm waiting for the live stream. Apparently some of their family have spotted them coming in, so I'm getting all emotional. Yeah, that's really exciting. We've been following them the entire time, so really good to see them get in and safely and have a good meal, because boy do they need it.
Can't touch it. Woo!
They're exhausted. A bit of a photo shoot. They're just going to want to hug their families, aren't they?
Facebook Live! Oh, blimey! 98 days at sea!
98 days at sea. Oh, it's just immense, isn't it?
George and Russ, if you're watching this, congratulations on your massive achievement.
If anyone's wondering what's going on, I made a soup but my blender's died, so Tony has improvised.
Yes. That seems to twist.
I feel so proud.
Well, not really. It doesn't work as good.
I mean, it works, I'm proud.
It shakes a lot.
Hot? Yeah, just say, do be careful. Does it need more water? Hold on. Stop! No, it's getting there. Good job.
Well, I haven't done it yet.
Only getting there. God, just take a compliment. Would it kill you?
Yes.
Oh. R.I.P. Tony.
Death was short-lived. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's It's a bit of a grey day today.
It is. We had a later start than intended because it's rained. We are going to Syndicate Falls, which is another river which you walk across and have to go across to get to some waterfalls, but once again there's a risk of flash floods, so we're going to get there and see what the people at the Where You Pay say and if they think it's safe. Hopefully. Thankfully the rain stopped, the sun came out, and the adventure as we had planned was able to go ahead. So we've arrived at the beginning of Syndicate Falls. It's beautiful here, like the amount of effort that they've gone into what they've planted, just everything growing, all the flowers and the colours. Yeah, I've got high hopes, high expectations now. We've got our water shoes on because we've been told it's really wet anyway, and it's been raining, so we've got to cross the river 4 times to get to the waterfalls. Fingers crossed nobody falls in. Whilst we explore Syndicate Falls, the next track is called Human Connection, an appropriate ode to the Indigenous footsteps of those we follow in this magical place and the nature by which we are surrounded on an island we have absolutely fallen in love with. Every now and then I can hear the parrots, which is their national bird in Dominica. I'm really hoping we'll see them today, really hoping. I can hear them every now and then. It's a good start. It didn't quite feel right covering this beautiful island without recognising the history of the Kalinago, who are a minority in Dominica and the last remaining of direct descent from the Indigenous islanders from before the arrival of European colonisers. Approximately 3,400 remain in a 3,700 acre territory on the east of the island. It is amongst the poorest districts in Dominica, with higher unemployment, incomes lower than the national average, and persistent threat of continuing encroachment on their territory by farmers who do not observe the reservation boundaries. They have also been plagued by historical slapstick media portrayal and many school textbooks still perpetuating the myth that they are cannibals, despite little historical evidence to support this. Given the small numbers of remaining Kalinago, they hold little hope that their protests will affect future production efforts or change the erroneous stereotype. If you visit this magical island, we hope that you too will feel the spirits of those that have walked these paths for centuries before us, and share in appreciating the immense beauty of Waitakabuli. Tall is her body, the island we know as Dominica. Next week we set off on a rather rainy sail with some whaley cool visitors to a new island. We arrive to Guadeloupe, but it's not the warmest of welcomes, as we have some aggressively unsociable neighbours.